संभाला तुम्हें आता है तुम
वंदा में बनते
Sukhi Hotu.
On behalf of all meditators, I thank you for joining us for blessings. First, I will do Shamayachana.
Okay.
Okas Vanda Bhante Dvaratayena Katam Sabham Aparadam Kamatume Bhante Dutiyanti Okas Vanda Bhante Dvaratayena Katam Sabham Aparadam
तुम्हें बनते
Bhante Tatiyamti Okas Vanda Bhante Dvaratayena Katam Sabham Aparadam Kamatume Bhante. Now I will ask you for Shilyachana, Ashtashiluposa. Okas Aham Bhante Ti Saranena Saddhi Ashtashila Uposata Dhammang Yachami Anugaham Katva Shilam Detame Bhante Dutiyamti Okas Aham Bhante Ti Saranena Sah Saddhi Ashtashila Uposata Dhammang Yachami Anugaham Katva Shilam Detame Bhante Tatiyamti Okas Aham Bhante Ti Saranena Saddhi Ashtashila Uposata Dhammang Yachami Anugaham Katva Shilam Detame Bhante.
Yamam Vadami Dhamadita.
aham
Bhante.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Sanghaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dhammam saranam gacchāmi, Sangham saranam gacchāmi.
Tutiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Tutiyampi Dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Tutiyampi Sanghaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Dutiyamti Buddham saranam gacchāmi, Dutiyamti Dhammam saranam gacchāmi, Dutiyamti Sangham saranam gacchāmi.
Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Sanghaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Tatiyamti Buddham saranam gacchāmi, Tatiyamti Dhammam saranam gacchāmi, Tatiyamti Sangham saranam gacchāmi.
Ti sarana gamanam paripurnaṃ.
Dham Bhante.
Continue, Panatipada.
Panatipata
Veramani
Padam
Sikkhadam
Samadhiyami.
Adena.
Adinnadana Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Continue, Kamesu.
Abrahmacharyacha Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
For Ajivatamaka Sila, Kamesu Mecha Chara Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Kame Sumichachara Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Musavara Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Musavada Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Pisunavasa Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Pisuna vacha veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Prusa vacha viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Parusa vacha veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Sampapalapa vacha viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Sampapalapa vacha veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Sura meraya majapama dathana viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Sura meraya majjapama dathana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
For every satta, repeat after me. Vikala bhojana viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Vikala bhojana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Nacha
Nachadika
Gita Vadita
vadita
Visuka
visukha
Tasana
dasana
Malaganda
malagandha
Vilebana
vilepana
Dharana
dharana
Mandana
mandana
Vibhusana Thana Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
vibhusana thana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Uchasayana Mahasayana Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
Uchchasayana mahasayana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Okay, now we do Metta Bhavana for all the audience who participate in meditation in this meditation retreat, and also for all living beings, for all human beings, for all deva who are still in the world, in order to free from danger, in order to free from physical suffering, mental suffering, in order to well and unhappy, we develop loving kindness, we spread our loving kindness to all of them. So all repeat after me. Sada
Esata
Avera Hondu
Avera Hontu
Abhya Bhaja Hondu
Abhyapacha Hontu
Aniga Hondu
Aniga Hontu
Sukhi Adana
Sukhi Attanam
Pariharantu
Pariharantu
Sabbe Diva
Sabbe Deva
Avera Hondu
Avera Hontu
Abhya Bhaja Hondu
Abhyapacha Hontu
Aniga Hondu
Aniga Hontu
Sukhi Adana
Sukhi Attanam
Pariharantu
Pariharantu
Dukha Monchantu
Dukkha Mochantu
Yatha Ladan Sambadito
Yatha Attanam Sappantito
Mavi Kichantu
Mavikichantu
Kama Saka
Kama Saka
Idame Bonyam
Idang Me Punyang
Asavakayam
Asavakayang
Vahang Hodu
Mahang Hotu
Idame Silam
Idang Me Silang
Nibbanasa
Nibbanasa
Pachayo
Pachayo
Hodu
Hotu
Tisarane Nasa Pancha Silam Tisarane Nasa Atenga Samana Kadang Asivatamaga Silam Dhamma Sadhukang Kadawa Apamadena Sampadita.
Ampante.
Ambante.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu. Okay, today, 28 March 2021. 1 month meditation retreat. In the beginning date of the retreat, I would like to explain to all of the meditators how to practice Anapana meditation. Most of the yogi already know about Anapana meditation. So for the beginner, in the beginning day, to understand that, I would like to explain about Anapana meditations. So before we practice Anapana meditation, what is the main purpose to practice meditation? We should understand. Now many people may have many reasons when they are practice meditation. So although different people may have the different reasons, our main purpose to practice meditation is to realize Nibbana. We should understand about it. So firstly, we need to know what is the meaning of Nibbana. Nibbana means cessation of suffering. In the Nibbana, there are two words we divide. Ni-vana. According to the grammar way, vana, va become pa. Ni-vana, V-A-N-A, vana. So, behind the ni, according to the grammar, va become part. One part become two part. P-A-N-A, pana. Ni-vana. So vana, what is the meaning of vana? Vana means the cravings. Ni means liberation. Liberation from cravings. This is the direct meaning of nirvana. Nibbana. Vana become pana. Vana is craving. Ni is liberation. Liberation from craving. This is the right grammar meaning of Nibbana. Another meaning is cessation of suffering. So everybody in the samsara, we have the suffering a lot. Everybody have to face different kinds of sufferings. We have to old, we have to sick, we have to die, we have to reborn again after pass away. After reborn again, we have to old, we have to sick, we have to die. That is the nature of samsara. So in the samsara, if we are reborn and the human beings, so we may possess human five aggregate. This five aggregate called dukkha sajja. If we are reborn in the Deva lives, we may possess five aggregate of the Deva. Dukkha sajja. So some people, if accumulate unwholesome, they may reborn in the woeful realms, like the animals, like the ghosts, like the hell beings. And that also they possess different kinds of different aggregate of their life. Animal five aggregate. If they are reborn in the ghost life, the ghost five aggregate. If they are reborn in the hell beings, that's also hell being five aggregate. All these five aggregate are called dukkha sajja. In the Dhammasara Bodhana Sutta, Buddha already mentioned about 5 aggregate. Sankhetena Panchobhada Nakhanda Dukkha. By briefly, Nama Rupa or 5 clinging aggregate are called dukkha sajja, the noble truth of suffering. So in the samsara, we all this nature of the suffering. If we possess these 5 aggregates, surely we have the suffering. We have to old, we have to sick, we have to die, we have to reborn again. Depend our wholesome or unwholesome karma. In present, if we accumulate wholesome karma, so these wholesome karma will support to us to reborn in the good realms, good lives. If you practice meditation, for example, if you already successful, samatha meditation, first jhana, second jhana, okay, until you can maintain, if you can maintain your jhana concentration until before your death moment, this jhana kusala will be caused to you to reborn in the Brahma life. So you may possess 5 aggregate in the Brahma worlds also. These are depend our wholesome or unwholesome. Now in our daily life, all we accumulate dana, charity, sila, morality, bhavana, meditations. So if we can remember our wholesome karma in the before that moment, so this wholesome kusala surely will be caused to you to reborn in the good realms, human realms and deva realms. So in the samsara, depend you are wholesome or unwholesome. If you are not yet attained arahantship, you still need to reborn in the samsara. You still have to be suffering in the samsara. No one can escape from this suffering. Because of this, although we don't want to die, we have to die. Although we don't want to sick, we have to sick. Although we don't want to old, we have to old. That's the nature. So in order to free from all the nature of the suffering, to free from all sickness, the old and death, so we should practice the meditation. That is our main reason. The main reason to practice meditation is to realize Nibbana, to free from all suffering life, to free from cravings. So these wholesome or unwholesome are, if related with the craving, surely we still have to reborn in the samsara. For the Arahanta already destroy all the craving. Because of these, although they accumulate wholesome karma, like the Buddha, although accumulate many wholesome kusala in the Buddha lives, so they no need to reborn in the samsara. Why? They already destroy all the defilements, includes the cravings. So Nibbana is cessation of suffering. Nibbana means liberation from cravings. So in the stage of the Nibbana, no craving. The one who are already destroying the craving, they may realize Nibbana. They may attain Nibbana. So if you already attain Nibbana, you may never be suffering. You no need to old, no need to sick, no need to die, no need to reborn again. So you already know what is the main reason to practice the meditation. Also not only to attain Nibbana. In presence, if you practice meditation, you may have many kinds of benefit. You may get different kinds of benefit by practicing meditation. So if you want to attain Nibbana, you need to follow the Buddha teachings, the Noble Eightfold Path. So the Noble Eightfold Path, if we divide, there are 3-4 training: modality, concentration, and wisdom. Okay, to understand clearly, I will explain with a PowerPoint. You can see PowerPoint. You may have this meditation chart out there. The Noble Eightfold Path, leading to the cessation of suffering, Nibbana. What is the meaning of Nibbana? Cessation of suffering. If we want to free from suffering, if we want to attain Nibbana, we should follow the Buddha teachings, the Noble Eightfold Path. This Noble Eightfold Path will lead to the cessation of sufferings. So although different meditation center, different teachings, if we want to attain Nibbana, surely we need to follow the Buddha teachings, the Noble Eightfold Path. Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Morality, concentration, and wisdom. Here you can see there are 7 purifications. Number 1, morality purification. Sila Visuddhi. The Pali's was Sila Visuddhi. Number 2, consciousness purification, Citta Visuddhi. Number 3, view purification, Ditti Visuddhi. Number 4, doubt overcoming purification, Kankha Vitarana Visuddhi. 5, part non-part knowledge, vision purification, Mega Jnana Dasana Visuddhi. 6, practice knowledge, vision purification, Patipada Jnana Dasana Visuddhi. 7, knowledge, vision, purification, Jnana Dasana Visuddhi. The 7 purification. We need to practice to purify stage by stage. Firstly, what we need to purify? We need to purify our morality, Sila. For the morality purifications, you can see Theravada need to observe 10 precepts. Dasa Pavaja Sila. For lay devotees, 5 precepts, 8 precepts, 9 precepts, or 10 precepts. At least for lay peoples, need to observe 5 precepts. Now some are observed Aji Vatamaka Sila. That also from 5 Sila. 5 precepts. For the Bhikkhu, need to observe Bhikkhu monastery rules, 2 to 7 rules for Bhikkhus. Patimokkha Samvara Sila. Faculty, restraint, morality, Indriya, Samvara Sila. Livelihood, purification, morality, Ajiva, Parisuddhi Sila. Pachya Sandhi Siddha Sila, requisite, related morality. Chatu, Parisuddhi Sila. These 4 the Sila also need to observe. Samrira also, they need to observe the Samrira Sikhiya rules. After observing morality, Sila, secondly, you need to develop concentration. In order to purify the consciousness, we need to develop concentration, samadhi. There are two kinds of meditation. Samatha meditation, vipassana meditation. What is the meaning of samatha meditation? Samatha meditation is development of concentration. Vipassana meditation is development of wisdom knowledges. For the samatha meditation, there are 40 subject samatha meditation. For vipassana meditation, there are only 2 objects, nama meditation and rupa meditation. So you can see here number 3, to until the stage of the number 7, these are vipassana meditation. Nama meditation, rupa meditation. These are the object of vipassana meditation. If we want to really attain nibbana, we need to practice vipassana meditation. There are 2 objects of vipassana meditation, nama meditation, rupa meditation. So you can see in the vipassana stage, there are 16 knowledges of vipassana meditation. Number 1, you can see mentality, maturity, definition, knowledge. Nama rupa parichita jnana. Nama rupa. Nama means mentality, rupa means maturity. Parichita means definition. Jnana means knowledge. Nama rupa parichita jnana, mentality, maturity, definition, knowledge. So before we practice vipassana meditation, we should understand the object of vipassana meditation. Nama rupa padeccheda. Here, second, cause apprehending knowledge. Pachaya parikaha jnana. That's called dependent origination, paticca samuppada. These 2 are the object of vipassana meditation. In vipassana part, there are 3 kinds of knowledge. Number 1, jnata pariññana, the known full knowledge. So this number 3 and number 4, mentality, nama rupa parichita, cause apprehension knowledge, pichaya parikaha. These 2 are the object of vipassana meditation. Because of this, if we want to attain nibbana, we need to practice vipassana meditation. Before practice vipassana meditation, we need to understand the object of vipassana meditation. The first knowledge, jnata pariññana. Nama rupa parichita, mentality, maturity, and dependent origination, paticca samuppada. These 2 are related with the 4 noble truths. So you already understand that in order to realize nibbana, we should understand the 4 noble truths. The first noble truth is called the noble truth of suffering. What's the noble truth of suffering? Sankhechetina panchopada nakkhana dukkha. By briefly, mentality, maturity are called dukkha sajja, the noble truth of suffering. So, in order to understand the first noble truth, the noble truth of suffering, we need to practice nama meditation, rupa meditation, mentality, maturity, definition. Mentality, maturity, we should understand the knowledge, mentality, maturity, definition, knowledge. Nama rupa padeccheda jnana. That's the first knowledge of vipassana meditation. Secondly, dependent origination. That's called samudaya sajja, the cause apprehending knowledge, the cause of 5 aggregate, not only to understand the five aggregate mentality material, we need to understand the cause of five aggregates. The cause of five aggregates is called here Pachaya Parikaha Jnana, cause, apprehending, knowledge. Dukkha Satya, Samudaya Satya. These two are called Jnata Pariñana, the known full knowledge. So these, after understand these two knowledges of Vipassana meditation at the time, you can continue Mega Jnana Dasana Visuddhi, part non-part knowledge, vision purification. In this stage, you can see Sammasana Jnana, Udayabhaya Jnana. Sammasana Jnana means comprehension knowledge. So after understand this Dukkha Satya, Samudaya Satya, mentality, material, and dependent origination, after that, you can contemplate Vipassana meditation. You need to contemplate impermanence nature, suffering nature, non-self natures of mentality, materiality, and their causes. Hey, what happened? The line, what happened?
But there is someone sketch on it.
Good. What happened?
सगळ्यांनी मोबाईलला हात न लावा ही विनंती आहे. Bante, we have to again reshare it, Bante.
Okay. Last time also happened like that.
Yes.
Okay. Ready? We continue, okay? Okay, now that to understand in the future what we need to practice now, I explain about this, how related with the Samatha Vipassana. Later I will continue. So you need to understand, if we want to attain Nibbana, we need to practice Vipassana meditation. If we want to practice Vipassana meditation, before we contemplate impermanence nature, suffering nature, non-self nature, or mentality, material, and their causes, firstly, we need to understand the two knowledges of Vipassana meditation. Nama Rupa Paricheda, Pachaya Parikaha Jnana. Mentality, materiality, and dependent origination. After that, you can contemplate impermanence nature, suffering nature, non-self nature, or five kiki and their causes. So by this way, if you do contemplating the Vipassana meditations, so your knowledge will be mature. Your knowledge will be mature. Here, the second knowledge called Tirana Pranya, investigation full knowledge. Here, Sammasana Jnana, Udabhaya Jnana. These two are called Tirana Pranya, investigation full knowledge. Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta, impermanent, suffering, non-self. When you discern Nama, Rupa, mentality, materiality, and their causes, you need to pay attention all the arising perishing. So at the time you may see impermanence nature, suffering nature, non-self natures of five aggregate and their causes. So at the time your Vipassana knowledge will be mature. Here the knowledge number 4 or 5 to ante 16 knowledge are called Pahana Parinya, abandonment full knowledge. So if your Vipassana knowledge become mature, you may realize Nibbana. So the Pati Mega, Sagadagami Mega, Nagami Mega, Arahata Mega. So that's the briefly explanation. So in Vipassana, there are 16 knowledges. So two objects of Vipassana meditation. So all these Sila, Samadhi, Panya, morality, concentration, wisdom, knowledges are related to each other. So I have already mentioned to you, in order to contemplate Vipassana meditation, firstly, we need to understand mentality, materiality, five aggregate, and their causes. Dukkha Satya, five clinging aggregate, and Samudaya Satya, the dependent origination. So this dependent origination, Paticca Samuppada. To understand this dependent origination, before we practice Vipassana meditation, firstly, we need to understand mentality and materiality, Dhamma and Rupa. Here you may see materiality, apprehension, Rupa Breka, mentality, apprehension, Arupa Breka. Mentality, materiality, apprehension, Rupa Breka. Mentality, materiality, resolution, Nama, Rupa Vavutana. And to understand the noble truth of suffering, there are four stages. We need to discern Rupa. After that, we need to discern Nama. After that, we need to discern mentality and materiality together. After that, we need to make the resolution of mentality and materiality. Four stages. So after you understand this knowledge, only you may understand dependent origination. Without understanding Nama and Rupa, by this four way, you may not understand Paticca Samuppada. So in order to clearly understand mentality and materiality by your own direct knowledge, you should have concentration. If you have the concentration, you may see clearly the object of mentality, materiality, and dependent origination. So these Sila, Samadhi, Panya are related. So in order to develop concentration, you should have morality. Without morality also, you may not easily to develop your concentration. Because of this, firstly, before we practice meditation, we need to purify our morality. At least for lay people in the household life, need to observe 5 precepts. For the yogi meditator who are staying in the meditation center, they need to observe a precept. After that, you can develop concentration. At the beginning of the matter, I have already mentioned 3 kinds of defilements. In order to realize Nibbana, we need to remove the defilements. So without removing defilement, you may not attain Nibbana. So to remove the defilements, we need to practice these 3-fold training, the Noble Eightfold Path. There are 3 types of defilements. Number 1, Vitekama Kilesa. Vitekama Kilesa means cross violence defilements. Cross defilements. So by observing morality, you can remove number 1 types of defilements. Is cross violence defilements. Vitekama Kilesa. By observing morality. Second defilement is called Pariyotthana Kilesa, moderate defilements or arising defilements. For example, when you keep the sila, you may not do the bad action, bodily and verbal bad action. By observing morality, you can remove these bodily and verbal bad action. For example, you may not kill, you may not steal, you may not do sexual misconduct, you may not tell lies, you may not do intoxicant, you may not drink the alcohol, the drug. So by observing morality, after take the precept, if you keep your morality, you may not do the bad things by your body and by your speech. So in this way, you can remove number 1 types of defilements. By observing morality, you already become the good person, the good man. After that, we need to develop concentration. In order to purify our consciousness, in order to remove arising defilements. Second defilements called arising defilements, pariyuthana kilesa. For the meditator, after observing morality, surely if you keep your morality, you may not do the bad things by your bodily and by your verbal. But in your mind, may still thinking unwholesome things by your mind. So not to thinking unwholesome mind, the negative thoughts, not to happen in our mind, not to arise in our mind. So we need to develop concentration. If you develop concentration, depend your concentration, so you can remove arising defilements, moderate defilements. For example, if you can keep concentration about 5 minutes with Anapana meditation, you can remove 5 minutes defilements, not to arise in your mind. You may not thinking unwholesome thing, unwholesome thoughts in your mind within 5 minutes. If you can concentrate about 1 hour concentration, within 1 hour, this unwholesome mind may not arise in your mental stage. By this way, you can remove arising defilements. Because of this, in our daily life, you see, you need to take shower every day. You need to clean your body every day. You need to wash. You need to brush every day. Why? In our body, in our physical body, they have a lot of impurity. We need to clean our body. We need to wash. We need to brush. Not only one day, every day we need to do this duty. In the same way, in our mind, always the defilements will arise. Depend on your wise or unwise intention. If you have the wise intention, you may not have unwholesome mind. Unwholesome mind may not arise. By practicing vipassana also, you can remove the defilements. So firstly, by developing concentration, so the day by day, so second by second, hour by hour, so as possible we need to concentrate in our meditation object. Because of this, for householder people may not easily, because need to do the business, have the family, many unwholesome will arise. But as possible as we should mindfully in our object. If you practice Anapana, not only sitting, when you are walking, when you are standing, when you are sit down, when you are lying posture, every time, when you are wake up to until before you are asleep, as possible you need to maintain in your meditation object, especially meditator. So if you practice meditation in meditation center, always keeps in your meditation object, when walking, standing, sit down, lying posture. So in your outside life also same. If you are stay in the householder, your family lives also, many kinds of meditation object, you can pay attention and wholesome not to arise in your mind. For example, not only Anapana meditation, sometimes, if necessary, you can do Buddha recollection, Buddha Nusti, loving kindness meditation, death recollection, boundless meditation, Chaturaraka Bhavana, 4 productive meditation. Next time, if I have the chance, I may explain this one more detail about 4 productive meditation. Now just briefly only to understand. So sometimes in your daily life, you may have the angry, although you practice meditation. So sometimes you may have hatred. In order to remove this hatred, the dosa, you need to develop loving kindness. May all you be free from danger. May you be free from danger by this way. May you be happy, may you be happy. By this way, 4 thoughts of loving kindness. You can do to remove the hatred, dosa. So if you practice meditation Anapana as your main object, Anapana is your main meditation object, on walking, standing, sit down, lying posture, before sleep, as possible you should develop concentration with Anapana. If sometimes necessary, you can practice loving-kindness, especially when your mind becomes angry, when the hatred arises in your mind. You need to develop loving-kindness about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. After that, when your mind becomes stable, you go back to your main Anapana meditation. Sometimes you are faint, saddha may decrease. At the time, in order to increase your saddha, your faith, you need to practice Buddha recollection, Buddha honesty. Mentally, arahant, arahant, arahant. Among 9 qualities of the Buddha, you need to pay attention to 1 quality of the Buddha. So that recollections, marananusti. Sometimes your efforts may decrease. At the time, you may not easily to maintain your meditation object. So what you need to do, you need to develop marananusati. My death is certain, my life is uncertain. Maraname duvam, jivitame aduvam. Okay, these marananusati are also necessary. Why? Sometimes we may forget to accumulate hosan because you may be busy with your family duty, with your business, many things to do. So not to forget to accumulate hosan. All conditions are impermanence. Although we searching many kinds of the property, all the property may not follow you until the next life. Anytime you can die, we don't know which age we have to die, what time we have to die, where we have to die, which life we have to reborn. We don't know. Because of this, we need to prepare. We need to prepare hosan kusala in our daily life as possible as we can. This hosan kusala only may follow with us until the next life. The other, the family, the position, all the property are after pass away or we left behind, may not follow with you. In this case, you need to understand, not to forget to accumulate hosan karma. Your offers not to be decreased, to increase. Always you need to encourage to yourself to develop hosan kusala. In order to increase our efforts, we need to discern, we need to practice marana, nosati also. Formless meditation, asubha bhavana. Sometimes this asubha bhavana also necessary to do. For example, although you practice meditation, anapana, or in your daily life, sometimes last attachment will be arise. At the time, this attachment or lust will disturb your meditation. So, in order to remove the lust, the raga, we need to practice asubha meditation. Okay, if you practice anapana as your main object, the formless meditation, you need to develop 5 or 10 minutes. When your mind becomes stable, you go back anapana meditation. Okay, now in order to remove arising defilements, vitikama kilesa, we need to develop concentration, samadhi. Panya, wisdom. The last type of defilements called anusaya kilesa, latent defilements. These latent defilements exist, the whole samsara exists in our mental stage. So now when you listen to Dhamma talk, or when you practice meditation at that moment, so the arising defilements may not come out yet. But the defilements are you not yet totally destroyed with the Arahanta Magga, still exist in your mental state. So if the time happen, if the condition happen, these defilements anytime can arise. So these defilements called moderate and latent defilements, anusaya kilesa. These anusaya kilesa, to remove, you need to practice vipassana meditation. If you practice vipassana meditation, when your vipassana knowledge become mature, so at the time, firstly you may attain Sotapatti Magga. This Sotapatti Magga will remove totally Ditthi and Vicikiccha, these defilements. Anabayana Kami Magga also some of the defilements can remove. Nagami mega, so one attain Nagami mega. So Kamaraga, Anusya and Dosa. Sexual desire and the hatred can destroy with the Nagami mega. If you already attain Aranta mega, totally you can remove all the defilements. These defilements may not exist in your mental state. But in this way, we need to practice Sila, Samadhi, Panya. So, in order to practice Vipassana, firstly, we need to understand the knowledges of Vipassana meditation, and we need to discern by our own direct knowledge, not only theory, by practically. So, to understand the knowledges of Vipassana meditation, Nama Rupa Paricheda Pisya Preka, we need to develop concentration. If you have the concentration, you may understand clearly by your own direct knowledge the object of Vipassana meditation. In order to successful Samatha meditation, we should have morality. So Sila, Samadhi, and Panya are related to each other. Okay, now you already understand the basic knowledge, why we need to practice meditation, why we need to practice the threefold training, the Noble Eightfold Path. Now, by briefly way, you already understand. Okay, now for the beginner, how to practice Anapana meditation, mindfulness or breathing meditation. So, if you practice meditation, firstly, you need to choose the suitable place, the good place. Suitable place. According to the Mahastipana Sutta, Buddha mentioned, Aranyakato, go to the forest. Rakhamulakato, go to the foot of the tree. Sonyagarakato, go to the secluded place. These three places are suitable for meditation practice. So, for the lay people, sometimes you may difficult to go very far. So if you have no chance to go very far to the forest or the foot of the tree in the suitable time at home, early morning and before you are asleep, the more silent, the more easily to develop concentration. So the good time is early morning and before you are asleep. So if you can adjust the time, if you can adjust the environment, okay, the whole day and every time, you can practice at home also. Suitable posture, the sit-down posture is more suitable for meditator. If you have the cushion or blanket, you can put behind a bit so your body more comfort, you can sit more longer. Keep your body and head straight. That's your posture. Relax your arms and place your palm in any comfortable position. Suitable position. This is not suitable posture. This is called lazy posture. Some meditator, once they become lazy, they sit down by this way. Huh? So if you practice Anapana meditation, the object is your nose straight or upper lip, the waiting point. Okay, now when you practice the meditation, just concentrate around your nose straight or upper lip area. You need to breathe naturally, put natural efforts. If your mind is busy, you cannot meditate very well. Feel free. If you control or force your breathing, you will be tired and cannot maintain the concentration for more than 20 minutes. When the thoughts arise, count your breath from 1 to 8 again and again. When you feel pain, change the posture. Focus on the breath wherever and whenever and wherever. where to focus on, at the tip of the nose, on the upper lip, anywhere around the nose strip. Different people may have different obvious touching. After you have relaxed your body and have resolved to stop all other thoughts, you should place your mind on the area where you are in out breath. Touch your skin, the touching point. It is the area around your nostril and the top of the upper lip. Try to feel the breath in one of those two places. Then keep your mind with the breath and be aware of it all the time. To explain this, Visuddhimagga gave a simile. The simile of the gatekeeper. A gatekeeper does not pay attention to people who have already gone inside or outside the town. He pays attention only the people who arrive at the gate. In the same way, the breed that have gone inside and outside are not the yogi concern. His concern is only the breed that arrive at the touching point, the gate. The simile of a woodcutter, a man keeping a trunk of a tree on the smooth and even ground, cut the log. Using a saw, he cut it. He does not pay attention to the teeth of the saw coming and going. Although he knows the teeth of the saw coming and going, he just pays attention to the mark on the log and the teeth touching on the log. Waiting point. There are 4 stages of Anapana. Sayadaw asasati, he mindfully breathe in. Sayadaw pasasati, he mindfully breathe out. We just try, breathe in, breathe out. When you breathe in, you just note in breath. When you breathe out, you note only out breath. Try naturally. Although you practice naturally, sometimes the breath may long, the breath may short, the breath may subtle. So at the beginning, put aside all thoughts, including all worries and plans. You should reflect on the fact that all conditioned things are impermanent. They will not follow your wishes, but will follow only their own causes. It is useless to try to grasp them. It is useful to put them aside while you are meditating. So here, do not follow inside or outside your body. Do not focus on any natures or individual characteristics. Sabhava lakkhana, such as heat, cool, hotness, and softness, etc. Do not focus on any general characteristic, such as impermanence, nature, suffering, dukkha, and non-self, anatta. Do not focus on any shapes or color. Do not emphasize focusing on the touching sensation or skin. Do not count your breath more than 10 and less than 5. Do not follow any present and unpleasant feelings. So when you practice meditation, do not use your eye to pay attention to the breath nimitta. The fastest of all, when he breathes in long, he understands I breathe in long. When he breathes out long, he understands I breathe out long. Number 2, when he breathes in short, he understands I breathe in short. When he breathes out short, he understands I breathe out short. Experiencing the whole breath body, I shall breathe, thus he trained. Long breath, the short breath, the whole breath. The whole breath means experiencing the whole breath body, I shall breathe in, thus he trained. Experiencing the whole breath body, I shall breathe out, thus he trains. Number 4 stage, tranquility. So, long breath, short breath, the whole breath, subtle breath. Tranquilizing the whole breath body, I shall breathe in, thus he trained. Tranquilizing the whole breath body, I shall breathe out, thus he trained. 4 stages of the breath. At the beginning, you just try naturally breathe in and breathe out. Sometimes naturally the breath may long, may short, or may subtle. Whether long or short or subtle, you don't need to try purposely, just follow naturally to long, to short, or to the subtle breath. How you can know that you are improving? When you feel free and comfort, when you feel joy and rapture, when you can know the breath continue and effortlessly without any thoughts, when you can see the light, when you can see the nimitta. So at the time, at the beginning, you may have a lot of wandering thoughts. So if you have the wandering thoughts, what you need to do, you need to use the counting number. You can use the counting number 1 to 8 again and again. Breathe in, breathe out 1, breathe in, breathe out 2, breathe in, breathe out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 to 8, you try again and again. So at the beginning, you may stay wandering thought, you try to use the counting 1 to 8 again and again. At the time, you may concentrate in your Anapana meditation object 5 minutes to 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, etc. At the time, every session, when you can concentrate 30 minutes to 1 hour in your meditation object, you don't need to use the counting number. You just try and breathe in, breathe out. So by this way, if you can develop your concentration, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour extra, at the time the light nimitta will appear. There are 3 kinds of the nimitta: parikama nimitta, grey color, ukaha nimitta, white color, patibhaga nimitta, translucent color, like the morning star. So these patibhaga nimitta, the light and the breath, if unified, that is called nimitta. When the light and the breath become unified, at the time you don't need to pay attention to the breath, you just focus one area of the light in the unified area. So by this way, if you can maintain 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, at the time you may attain jhana concentration. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. If you practice systematically, if you can maintain your concentration by this way, you may surely attain jhana concentration. At least if you already attain access concentration, you can go access concentration or observation concentration. At the time, that is called consciousness purification. After developing concentration, at least access concentration, after successful, you can go vipassana meditation. Okay, that's the briefly meditation, how to practice anapana meditation, step by step. Okay, may all you be practiced according to the Buddha teaching, Sila Samadhi Panya, and to attain Nibbana very soon. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu.
Any question?
कुणाला काही प्रश्न आहेत का? One question. Unmute करा.
Vandami Manteji.
Sukhi or do?
Actually, Now, from last month, we have shifted to my native place, and because of whole day doing house duty and all, now I feel very dull at night, and I'm not able to do meditation. Means feeling sleepy, very body pain in the morning and night. So, what to do? I'm trying, but I woke up after every 1 hour and feeling, oh no, I have to do meditation. I woke up and I sit, but again I feel sleepy. So what should I do? I want to continue. Means I want to do meditation.
Okay, we need to
So-
train. Okay. Finish?
Yes.
Okay. So everybody have the difficulty, especially for the beginner. Now, because you are a beginner, you may have the difficulty, although you want to practice. That's natural. You don't need to despond. You don't need to worry. At the beginning, everybody the same. But if you already have the idea to practice meditation, that already we can see that's improved. Most of the people, even they have no idea to practice meditation, although we encourage. Now you already have an idea, that's already improved, okay? Already. For the business you already have the idea, that's already improved, okay? But slowly we need to try. So for example, now sometimes you may have the difficult, your body pain, you feel sleepy in early morning. So for the sleeping, especially in early morning, not only you, even the meditator, they feel the sleeping. So to solve this problem, before you meditate, okay, you walk in the corridor a while with the fresh air. You breathe a little bit stronger. You breathe a little bit stronger to fresh your mind. Okay. Here, somebody did also say early morning we have to wake up 4 o'clock. So 4:30 we start to chanting. After that we meditate. So some are suddenly they feel the sleepy. So after chanting, they go outside the building. They walk away. Or some meditator they use the standing posture with the open eye. With the open eyes, a few minutes, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay. At the beginning, if you still feel sleeping, you wash your face, you pull your ear a little bit harder. Okay? Pull ear, cross your neck, shake your head. Okay. Which way your mind becomes fresh? You find this way, or with the open eye, you see the light. So after your mind becomes fresh, you close your eye and concentrate, or sit down and practice by this way. Which way is convenient? You need to use, not to feel the sleeping. No problem if you already used to with the meditation, you can overcome the sleepiness. Another is the body is pain. Other body pains are that's many cases. Some are because of physical the problem. And so sometimes we encourage the yogi. We need to make the stretching or the suitable the yoga exercise, okay, to reduce the pain, especially our legs, our back. Like that. If you the pain, you need to make the stretching or some the proper exercise. Okay. We need to do. When you wake up, okay, which exercise is more easy to do to solve this the painful the body. Have the many way. Indian people more skillful in yoga. Okay. They need to learn the yoga also to reduce that's no problem. Okay. Anyway, you need to start little by little. Especially what time is more, do you feel more stress or more convenience? You need to start to try in this time. Okay, before you are asleep or early morning or before you are asleep early morning, at least 1 or 2 sessions you need to start to do whether okay or no okay, no problem. You just try. You just try. Okay. For you see some people start to do the yoga, their body very pain. Although pain, you still need to train. If you train slowly, the pain become gone. Understand? For the player, the football player or the sport people, at the beginning, when they start to play, their body may pain. So slowly they need to train, they need to do stretching, they need to do exercise. Slowly they become used to, okay, even they not feel the painful. Understand? That's not the problem, that's the nature. You just understand that's no problem, that's the nature. You just try,
Okay.
I can overcome this problem. That's a really no problem because of the beginning. Okay, so you
Oh.
try 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So little by little you can increase. Another is not only sitting time. Sometimes after you have the finished the meal, the breakfast or the dinner or the lunch, so you may have the free time. Just relax on the chair as possible. You can just concentrate in your meditation object. Not only anapana, sometimes occasionally you can do Buddha Nusri, the metta, like that. Okay?
Okay.
You try any free time. Sometimes, okay, you may go to your job by car. On the car, okay, sometimes, so you may have the time. If someone that drives the car, you just sit down and focus on your meditation object. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Also, you can do any time. Okay? At least before you are asleep, when you lie down, just concentrate, just maintain your meditation object. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you fall asleep, no problem. Just train by this way, so slowly, you become used to with your meditation object. Later, you may see improvement. Important are not to be disappointed. Okay, I must be successful, I must be improved, I should try. By this way, you need to encourage yourself always. We also say we start to practice since the 14 years old. At the time, only the student, only the secondary student only. Also, we need to study. Also, we are busy. Although busy, since at the time we already start to train, especially in holiday, at the Bosta day. So we take individually, we take more time. In weekend days, you may have more free time. At the time, 2 or 3 sessions you can do. Okay, 30 minutes or 1 hour, 2 hours as possible you need to do. We need to train by this way. At the time, even you may not think it is that difficult. Okay, huh?
Okay.
No problem, no problem. Don't worry, don't worry.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Anyone? Question?
Yes, Bante. 1, 2 more. Unmute kara, please. Vandana Rahul, unmute kara, please. Okay. Pratima, unmute kara, please.
Swami Banteji,
Suki, or do?
I want to know that can we observe that whatever greed, anxiety, or the kind of feelings that arise in our mind in the whole day, can we just concentrate on that feeling and can we reduce?
Okay.
That is my one question. And another question is, can we get nirvana by any other technique other than vipassana?
Second question, what?
Can we attain nirvana by any other techniques other than vipassana?
That was not very clear for me. Mr.
Bante, she's saying that is it possible to attain Nibbana without practicing Vipassana?
Okay. I will explain the first question first. Now, in our meditation start, we teach the step by step. Okay, everybody, our main goal, our main purpose to realize Nibbana is to practice meditation is to realize Nibbana. So if we want to attain Nibbana, I have already mentioned, we need to practice the step by step. 3-4 training. Firstly, we need to develop concentration. We need to observe morality. After that, develop concentration and wisdom. We need to go step by step. Now, like you study at school, surely your goal is to get the degree. Every student, they already have the idea to get the degree, to be graduate. So to get the degree, surely you need to study in university. But to go to enter the university without study in primary, secondary, can you go direct to university or not? Possible or not? Possible or not?
Yes, yes.
But surely you need to study in the primary. Before primary, kindergarten, you need to join. After that, you study primary. After you are successful, you go the secondary. After that, high school. That's a systematically you need to go. You cannot compare like the Visakha and Athapinika in Buddha time. Huh? They don't need to practice by listening to Dhamma talk. They already can understand the Four Noble Truths. You cannot compare for those persons. Understand? Some student may have only 4 years old. They can enter. They can join the university. You may hear about this. This story. Okay, that's not for everybody, not for everyone. For our meditator also say, you cannot compare as the Buddha time. Buddha time in the Savatthi country, the most of the people, by listening to Dhamma talk, they attain Sotapaddi, Sakadagami. A lot of people attain enlightenment by listening to Dhamma talk. At the Sariputtarana, Moggallana. At the beginning, only they listen the short Dhamma talk, they already attain Sotapanna. Understand? That in Buddha time, for those persons already finished, Buddha already bring with him to Nibbana for those special persons. We are not special person already.
Yes, yes.
Understand? So for ourselves now in this period time, the people, we need to follow the Buddha teaching. We need to try step by step to attain the Nibbana. Firstly, we need to observe morality. And just now already mentioned to remove cross violence, defilement. After that, also the concentration, all are related to each other. Morality, concentration, wisdom, all are related to each other. They have the connection. Okay. Even you have already concentration, if you not maintain your concentration, drop again. Understand? Only we need to train. Buddha also said that Ali Jaya Malamanta Mantara. In India, may still have the many the Brahmana, they more like to chant the mantra. Why they need to chant the mantra? If they not chant, they may forget their mantra. Because of this, they need to chant always. So if they not chant, they already forgot. In the same way for meditator, to maintain their concentration, always they need to keep their morality, they need to train their concentration. So if concentration power not enough, your wisdom knowledge also maybe not powerful, may not clear to see the object, the five aggregate. The five aggregate are now dukkha satya to understand nama and rupa. Firstly, we need to learn by theory. After that, we need to practice practical. Although you already practice practically, if your concentration drop, your wisdom knowledge also become blind. Understand? Because of these, okay, surely you need to, if you want to attain the nibbana, now I will answer the two questions together. Now you see asking without the vipassana meditation. That's not impossible. Why that to realize nibbana? So Buddha teach the vipassana meditation. One Buddha appear only, we understand this vipassana meditation. If Buddha didn't appear in the world, nobody can teach this vipassana meditation, even Pacheka Buddha. Understand? In the Buddha time only, Buddha can teach, can mention these five aggregate, the dependent origination, the Four Noble Truths. Understand? The out of the sasana, out of the dispensation, only they can teach the samatha meditation. You can see that before the Buddha appear, Alara Uddaka, they can teach to attain attainment. Okay, these samadhi are although Buddha sasana didn't appear, people can practice. But for vipassana, only for Buddha time. Because of this, only Buddha sasana time only, we can attain the nibbana. Why Buddha can teach this vipassana meditation? So the Four Noble Truths. No one can teach without the Buddha. Because of this, to free from the samsara, Buddha need to find the way. What the way? The way is the Noble Truth. The way is the Four Noble Truths, the Noble Eightfold Path. So because of this, anyway, we need to practice vipassana meditation. Now, firstly, you ask me, so just pay attention, the feeling, like this and that. Okay, these are, if you practice Vipassana meditation, if you already reach Vipassana stage. In the Vipassana also, there are 4 foundations of mindfulness. Kayanupassana, Satipatthana, Vedananupassana, Satipatthana, Chittanupassana, Satipatthana, Dhammanupassana, Satipatthana. Okay, anyway, these 4 foundations of mindfulness. So some are they follow Vedananupassana, Satipatthana. They just pay attention to the feeling, like this and that. Okay, thus you can do, but firstly you need to understand the knowledge of Vipassana meditation, 5 aggregate. Firstly, you need to develop 4 elements. After that, you need to descend 2 by 2, 6 to 42 parts of the body. Now, because of limit time, these I cannot explain very details. Okay, this is a previous explanation. And just briefly only, the some data only I mentioned to all of you. So you need to go step by step. Even to successful the primary, you need to study many subjects. Understand? These are just the basic knowledge only. Primary knowledge, secondary knowledge, high school knowledge. At the time only, you can go, you may understand the knowledge to enter the university. So without enough the knowledge of the lower level, you enter the university, that will be very difficult. Because of the step by step we need to go. After develop concentration, you need to go Vipassana. To practice Vipassana, firstly, you need to discern Rupa meditation to understand clearly by your own direct knowledge. To understand Rupa meditation, firstly, you need to go 4 elements meditation first. This 4 element is the foundation of Rupa meditation. Eye to, ear to, nose to, tongue to, body to. Even these not only internally, externally also we need to discern. You can learn in the Mahasthipana Sutta. Buddha explained very, very detailed. We need to follow this system. If you skip, you may not understand clearly. Understand? Because of this, surely we need to practice meditation, only the discern feeling. That may not enough. Firstly, you need to go, stay here many steps. In our center, we teach very, very detailed according to Buddha explanation, according mentioned in Tipitaka. Because of this, we need to take the time. We need to develop concentration. Must be have enough concentration by this way. So all are related to each other. So because of this, you go step by step according to the teacher, the guidelines. That's better.
Okay, thank you so
Understand?
much, sir. Yes,
Understand?
yes, thank you.
Clear.
Sir.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Last question, Bhante.
Last question, okay.
Vandami Bhante.
Sukhi, what to?
Bhante, I just want to say that I see you also bright and shining, and when I see myself, I have just started 3 months meditation, but my face is like dark and black, and it shows all suffering on my face, and I see all joy and happiness on your face. Will I get a cessation of suffering like, you know, the monks have? They have so beautiful, you know, like you have. Will I be able to be free from suffering as a householder?
Mr. Deepak.
Bhante, this Mr. want to know that as your face is glowing, shining, very happy, and you are free from suffering, is it possible at staying practicing household life at home? If we practice the if we do the practice, is it possible to be free from suffering?
Yes, the condition may not be same at a home and monastery. Okay, even the monastery, forest monastery and city monastery also different. When the different environment is different. Okay, I will explain about this. I saw many meditators in Myanmar. Because in Myanmar have many meditator. Usually when they have free time, they come to join meditation retreat in our meditation center. Among many meditator, one meditator is medical doctor. So he stay in the jungle. So always in the weekend day, especially Saturday, he already came to meditation center in Yangon, Danlian, before I stay in Danlian meditation center. So in the Saturday, he also do medical service for meditator and bhikkhu. After that, he practiced meditation. Every Saturday, he came to this meditation center. So one day he mentioned to me that one day, now in meditation center, I also come to practice meditation. At home also say, but the monastery and in our house, that's a very different condition. Why? Environment very different, very noisy. Always, sometimes they quarreling, sometimes they open the music very loudly. So very difficult to maintain, to practice the meditation because he already used to come to meditation center. Also, he go back to home. So the feeling are already very different. So in different environment, the feeling also the different. We also say, although we stay in meditation center in Yangon and now I'm staying in Padang, not say. Because in Indonesia, Padang, you see very white place, near the sea, in the jungle, far from the house, far from the people. The conditions are very different. Not only meditate, only enter the monastery, the mind already different, especially for householder people. Now every year from Singapore, many meditators, they come to practice in our meditation center. So some meditators, they said that Pandit, in Singapore, very complicated, the object, very complicated mind. Now here in meditation center, the whole day all same activity, same environment, okay, same, we practice, nothing different to each other. We chanting, we are cleaning, we meditate. So routine, this activity are very, very convenience and very, very peace. So if we are staying outside, so the mind already very complicated, he said. But for the householder people, that's a no choice because you cannot escape yet from this environment. Okay, one day you think that, one day I must be renounced. If my duty, everything finished, okay, I may renounce, I may practice more. So you need to pay attention by this way. Okay, anyway, now for present, you have no choice. You need to stay with the family. You still need to do your home job, home duty, family duty, relative duty. No choice. But you need to start to train. Now, if you start to train, you already have the improvement. Another, you can pay attention in Buddha time. In Savatthi, the country, how many million of people in Buddha time? Mr. Dipa.
Sorry,
In
Bante?
Buddha time, in Savatthi country, Savatthi city, is there how many population of the people?
I think Bante 7 million or 70 million.
Yeah. Konagate 70 million. Okay, Buddha
Yes,
time.
Bante.
Huh?
Yes.
Now
yes.
how many population in Savatthi country? Savatthi
Oh,
city?
I don't know now.
Okay, in Buddha time, 70 million population, the people in Savatthi. At the time they say the country, Savatthi country. Now Savatthi only remain, the Buddha temple only are there. No much
Yes,
people.
Bante.
Okay. So among 70 million other people, how many people attain enlightenment? Do you know? Buddha time?
I don't know, Bante.
Okay.
But I think 90 to 95%.
You need to know you are staying in India.
Okay.
Okay, among 70 million of the population people, 50 million people attain enlightenment in Buddha time.
Yes, Bante.
Understand?
Yes.
All the people are not renounced. in the Savatthi, in the Buddha time in Savatthi city, all people, they need to do their family job, they need to do the business. But I think in Asian time and in present time be different. Asian time not so much have the such an enjoyment as in present. Now we need the car, we need telephone, we need iPad, we need television. Buddha time we don't have this and that.
Yes,
Mr.
Bhante.
Mr. Deepak,
Yes,
is
Bhante.
it
Yes.
is it true?
True,
No?
true, true. Yes.
No much have factory, no much have pollution like the in present. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, anyway, in Buddha time, what they are doing? They also householder, they also have house duty, family duty. What they are doing, you can read in the Dhammasara story, you can read what they are doing. So, in the Jetavana monastery, so Buddha spent 25 vasa in the Savatthi country, Jetavana monastery. You can see in the Buddha story, among the 45 vasa periods, 20 vasa periods Buddha spent the time in Savatthi country. Why Buddha spent vasa in the Savatthi country? Only in Kapilavatthu, his native country, only one vasa he spent. Why different like that? So that's the different the condition. And then in Savatthi country, more people have the parami, more good supporting, and the Nata Penika, like the Visakha, many rich people who are good supporting to the Buddha Sasana. So in day and night, Buddha teach the Dhamma every day and every night. Okay, you can read in the Ekasataka story. Ekasataka means and two Brahmin, the wife and the husband, only they possess one sari, and for cover upper body. Okay. So what they are doing, for example, the wife and husband, the two persons at home. So when the wife go to listen the Dhamma talk in the daytime, in the nighttime, the husband go to listen the Dhamma talk. They go to learn the Dhamma from the Buddha in the Jetavana monastery. Understand? Not only they listen the Dhamma talk, Buddha may teach Sila, Samadhi, Panya, how to practice this and that. Not only one day, every day they go to study. After come back, when they have free time. So in Asian time, most of they do the marches and the farm like that. Most of the job. We know how the factory like the present. Okay, and they may more free time and then not 24-hour job. They may more free time. So any free time after they learn the Dhamma from the Buddha, they practice. After that, they go to listen again. Not only one day, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. So among many kinds of the disciples, some of the disciples also already mature parami, some also still learn and practice by this way. Day by day, their knowledge are also improved. They also practice. Their meditation also improve, already mature vipassana knowledge. At the time when the Buddha teach the Dhamma, which person already mature, at the time he give properly the Dhamma, what are suitable with the different person. Because of this, Buddha also very skillful, very skillful to train the meditator. Also, Buddha can reach all the mind or the audience, which person are the already mature or not, which person are what necessary object. By this way, Buddha can see, at the time can teach for those persons. In this audience, who may attain the Sotapanna, and by this way, for those persons, what Dhamma are suitable, so the Buddha can give direct by this way. So because of this, although they need to stay in the householder, in the family lives, they train by this way. Okay, some are also, if they have the chance, they renounce and the relatives of the Buddha, the Ananda, Anuruddha, or the Sakya relative of the Buddha, they renounce. Okay, some are, if they are not have the chance to renounce, at the Anatta Penika, they learn the Dhamma from the Buddha. Okay, so by this way, we need to do as possible we can, because no choice. If you have the chance, okay, you You find the proper condition. If you still don't have the chance to renounce, you need to adjust your time. Huh? I already made the plan, the secondary student time. I already have an intention. One day I have to ordain. Okay, I already have the agreement with my parents. My parents, okay, already agreed with me. After you finish the high school, you can be Samnira. I need to wait 4 years. Within 4 years, I not spend the time. And also I study the school. Also, I start to train what I need to do in future. And also I meditate. So these are directly cannot be success, but that already can get the foundation. In the same way, now you stay in household. So as possible, if you can do religious activity, the meditation, you observe the sila. Okay, slowly your mind become peace. Slowly you become peace and peace. Okay, you can free from suffer. But we need to train. We need to train. If you more train, you more less suffer. Okay, if you are not trained, you may be more suffer. Okay, but anyway, now as possible, you can at least 1 or 2 sessions you need to train. Any free time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you train by this way. Also, you may be happy. Huh? We need to try by this way. May all you be practice according to Buddha admonishment, Buddha teaching to successful. You are the Dhamma, you do increase your meditation and need to attain Nibbana very soon. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu.
sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, huh?